you know?
Yeah, no, there's such a distinction there, and that the limbic brain and that fight or flight and just the need for survival versus being able to move out of that. And what it
Hmm.
reminds me of is just, the power of gratitude and the lists that I've made over the years, or the ways, like when I wake up in the middle of the night, I know to seek, okay, what am I grateful for to put me back to sleep rather than let my mind. But it takes
Exactly.
a lot of awareness, and there's so many things out there threatening that feel so threatening that
Hmm.
it's really is a cognitive process to pull yourself out of that limbic brain.
It is because, and I say this too, whereas before when we were, like running around in the jungle as cave people, it was very blatant, the tigers, the snakes, the bugs, the plants, the things that we needed to be aware of to protect ourselves. Today, our jungle looks a little different, and because our brains have arguably grown, and
Yeah.
in processing and our abilities to understand the world around us, we now have different tigers and snakes and plants and things to be afraid of. They're the business offices and they're the bosses and they're the spouses and they're the friends and the politics and all of the other things, that I think weigh our minds down on a daily basis. And sometimes we take them for granted because they're not a tiger jumping at us, right? So we think, it's not really, pushing us in the direction of having to run or, curl up into a little ball. But internally, we're feeling that way because all of these things, all of these nuances that just build up and pile up. They do just that.
Mhm.
And rocks in a backpack that we're carrying with us going uphill, right?